some people are scared to make a change. Some people are scared to invest money, and some people are scared to take a risk. And the reality is, when you're scared to make a change, what happens is you get comfortable. And being comfortable is one of the worst things that you can do. Kevin O'Leary says that your salary is a drug that keeps people stuck in a job that they hate. That's what he said. What happens is when you get comfortable, you got this nice salary, maybe you got a 401k, maybe you got health insurance, but you don't do something that you love. You don't do something exciting. You don't do something that builds you the real financial future that you want. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you wanted to do a different career. Maybe you want to change careers. Maybe you want to change your jobs, but you feel stuck because you got a family to feed. You got people relying on you. And you're comfortable. I mean, yeah, it's not the best, but you go in and you work for 8-9 hours and then you're done and you don't got to think about it later. Like, it's fine. You're scared to make that change. But until you make that change, you can't actually do something that you love, that gets you excited, that gets you more energized, that can make you a whole lot more money. See, it's tough. It's the same thing with your investments. Why are so many people scared to invest their money? Because when you have $100 in your bank, you know that when you open up your mobile banking tomorrow, the $100 is going to be $100. But if you take the $100 and you put it in the stock market, tomorrow it could be 40. I mean, the stock market could crash tomorrow. Nobody knows. But the problem is, unless you start investing your money, you're never going to be able to turn that $100 into $200. And when you're scared, it's very difficult to go against what people consider normal. Because when you want to start making this change and you realize, I need to make a change in my life, maybe you have to downsize your house, you have to downsize your car, and you have to start sacrificing some vacations. But then you get scared of what people are going to think. What are people going to say if they see me go from a Jaguar to a Toyota Camry? What are people going to say if they see me go from this penthouse apartment down to the second floor apartment? What are people going to say if they see me going to Cancun every single year on my Instagram and now I'm just hanging out in my basement? People are going to think you're weird. Trust me, I know. I drove around in a beat down Toyota Solara for years. If you've been following my channel, you know I love talking about my car. That car was driven into the ground. I had employees driving better cars than I did, and it wasn't until 2024 that I bought myself a new Toyota RAV4. It is difficult because people are gonna talk. That's what people do. People love to talk. And if you don't have that ability to say, screw you, it's very difficult to be able to make that change for yourself. But you gotta stop operating for other people. If you really wanna see that success, you gotta start operating for you. And that means you gotta say, screw what other people think. Screw what other people say. I'm gonna do what I need to do for me. And maybe that means you're gonna get yourself a new job. Maybe that means you're gonna start working on weekends and evenings to try to change your career. That way you can limit the risk. It's okay to limit the risk. I'm not saying go and quit your job tomorrow and do something random. No, do it smartly, okay? If you're not happy with your job, start working for something different. Work for something bigger. Because until you make that change, you're never gonna see that change. If you want to start building that wealth and money, you got to start investing. And here's the reality. You're going to lose money, okay? Let's get over that scaredness. Let's get over that risk. You're going to lose money. It's a part of the process. But until you lose, you're not going to see the success. I mean, I have lost a lot of money in a lot of things. I made a lot of mistakes. I've screwed up more times than you can count. I've screwed up so many times. But that's how I learned. If you enjoyed this clip and you want to continue your financial education journey, I have another video that I think you'll love. All you got to do is click that button right over there. And for those of you who want to stay up to date on the top finance and business news, you can join Market Briefs, my free financial newsletter, by clicking that button below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.